Hello, we're back at the property. Today is the 8th of March. It's 8 minutes past 3 in the afternoon. Yesterday we finished planting this experimental ditch with Polonia, and I've observed something. There are some big ants, red ants as we're calling them, and they did ant hill, I don't know how to call it, an ant hill, an ant nest right here at the base of one of our trees. This one was planted, Polonia, the little one. Didn't get as big as hoped, but at least it doesn't die. And this is a willow, grew by itself, and here are a lot of those big ants, and we need to do something about them. I would leave them alone if the nest would have been somewhere else, but given the fact that it's so close to the trees, they will wither. So I got some insecticide, some spray, and I'll try to spray them and see if it has some effect. That's what I will do now. Have a good one for now. So hopefully I took care of this problem. I just spray some Ride and hopefully they go away. And I've inspected a little bit around here to see what else needs to be done. Two things I've seen. First, yesterday I planted the trees. However, I'll need to come and spread the soil that was left behind in between the trees and level it, because in some parts there are some humps, and some parts there are some low spots, and I need to make them even. That would be one thing to be done. Another thing that needs to be done, I should come and prune the trees. What I mean by that is I need to cut the branches like this one. See, there are two main branches, so I'll need to cut one and leave only one in order to develop one long straight trunk. And it needs to be done on a number of trees. This one also, this one also, and so on. Regarding this pruning, it should be done also to thin the canopy, because it takes the light for the other trees to grow. Like this one has a lot of branches, or these ones, you know, thinning them out and leaving only one trunk to develop. And basically these are the main topics: soil leveling and tree pruning. When it will be done, I don't know, we'll see. Here, from the same category, we have two issues. Here there is a little hump in the road. I don't think that it can be seen on the camera, but it is a little hump which I want to level. So it needs to be dug out and level out. I've sprayed some herbicide to be easier for me to dig. And also here we have this soil that is spreading and leveling to straighten up a little bit this section of the turning loop. There was a ditch there, and I've covered it in order for me to easier turn the tractor. And again, from the same topic of pruning and canopy thinning, there are some big branches that needs to be cut. So that's for now. We'll see when it will be done. The plan is done, now we have to execute it. Have a good one. Another thing that needs to be done, and I said I'll try it this year, is to spray herbicides around the base of the trees to kill all the weeds and the grass, and to go faster and easier, because priorly I cut it with a trimmer, and after cutting close enough I would have cut it with an electric scissors, and it took some time. But now that some of the trees are grown and they don't have leaves at the soil level, I can spray some herbicides and see if it works. That also needs to be done.